Hello and welcome to Brands Hatch. It's the second round of the 2014 Blancpain GT Sprint Series here, and well, we haven't had to come very far, John, have we? Usually we have to get on a plane and fly somewhere, but a little drive down the road and we're at one of the best racetracks in the world.
Well, I flew out of Oxford International Airport into Biggin Hill International Airport, and then had a chauffeur drive car bring me to Brands Hatch. It made a habit of a lifetime, can't give it up. In fact, in earlier years, people would fly into Brands Hatch on a runway which is probably a little longer than the pit straight is here. That's another story for another day.
So this is a circuit that has hosted Formula One in the past, but not since the late 80s we've seen Formula One here. But for GT cars, this is a real challenging circuit, I imagine.
I mean, it's always been a challenging circuit. Grand Prix car, minis, whatever. It's just a great racetrack. And what makes it great is the undulation, or are the undulations. Challenging corners, a lot of them are blind. And then you've got the infamous, notorious, magnificent Paddock Hill Bend, which if you stand at the top of it and look down the bottom, it's like walking up to the top of the Eiger and looking down. I mean, it's almost a vertical drop.
Yeah, it's going to be a really impressive sight to see the 20 GT cars take to that corner at the start of two races, which are both coming up on Sunday this weekend. The qualifying race is about 10 o'clock in the morning local time, and the main race is about 2:30 in the afternoon. And after the first round in Nogaro, it's Max Buch and Max Goetz who emerged the victors in the main race. And both of them have said to me this weekend they were pretty surprised to win in Nogaro at the end of the day.
Well, I did an interview with them after the race. They were both delighted. I didn't want to say to them, hey, Maxies, you really lucked into that victory, didn't you? But in effect, they did, because what happened on the parade lap, the contact between the two Audis, took out the pole car, damaged the other car, and that gave an open road for Max Buch, Max Goetz. They did a good job. They're two young guys, and they made full use of their Mercedes, and they took a justified victory.
It's also worth pointing out we've got one additional entry this weekend, which is Nick Tandy and Philipp Frommenweiler in a Farnbacher Racing Porsche. Now, Watty can talk about Porsches until it's tomorrow, but we'll try and keep him reasonably short on that. But Nick Tandy as well is a man who knows this circuit probably better than anyone in the field.
Yes, and I think a lot of the other competitors feel that the Porsche has got some advantage here at Brands Hatch, notably because the engine hangs out behind the rear wheels, so that helps on traction out of the hairpin up at Druids and then some of the other corners around the racetrack. So they're keeping an eye on the Porsche, and they feel that Nick Tandy, Porsche, Brands Hatch could be a dark horse, worth a punt or a euro, if you want to be politically correct.
So we're looking forward to the racing getting underway. The qualifying is Saturday evening, about 5:30 local time, but then both races are on Sunday this weekend, so make sure you catch it. We're on TV all around the world, so check your local listings, and if not, you can watch it here on the YouTube channel. Join us for the action.